Fred here, and you're watching the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Yupard diving flashlight. It's 1200 lumens. Yupard, I don't know. You can see what it says there. Kind of a strange name, but pretty cool flashlight for $16. Has some standout features like this dial switch here that could take it through 5 different modes. It's a magnetic switch, and it does feel like there's like a ball bearing spring loaded that sort of gives it an indented kind of feel, a positive click on each mode. The 5 modes are high, medium, low, strobe, and SOS. Very easily accessible. So since it's a diving flashlight, you know, you'll have your diving gloves and diving stuff. I'm not a diver, I don't know, but it makes it so you're not trying to press some little button somewhere. It's pretty easily accessible. Now if you are a diver and if you tell me this is not a good setup, go ahead and put that in the comments below. To me it seems like it makes sense. So $16.07 with free shipping from GearBest. The link is in the description box below. The flashlight came in this box, not much else. Did have a lanyard already attached to it. It's powered by two 18650s, which are not included. Taking a close look here, you can see you have a giant crown bezel on the large head, glass lens, and you have a smooth aluminum reflector, nice and deep, should be a good thrower, and inside there you have a Cree XM-L2, and that's for the white version. Then you have a neutral white version, and they would replace that with a different emitter, and for the neutral white it would be XM-LT6 emitter. So depending on which one you get, the neutral white or the white. The neutral white does cost a couple of cents more, no big deal. The entire body is made out of aircraft-grade aluminum, and again, here is that very simple to use switch. This is the easiest flashlight I have ever used. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, unfortunately, but let's see. Here's the place where you sort of, you know, put the setting next to the little triangle there, so it's off. Here you have your brightest setting, here you have your medium, here you have your low, here you have your strobe, and here you have your SOS. And you could just keep on spinning this, it doesn't stop, and then you have to go back the other way. You could just turn away whatever you want. Very simple to use. However, if you're not looking at the flashlight, you have no tactile way of figuring out the settings, unfortunately. However, you could just sort of, even one-handed, it's nice and easy, turn to whatever you need, and it just does it. So, pretty good. So 5 modes, easily selectable, hard to see. I think they should have maybe made that writing black. I don't know, but that's just me. Nothing on the back. So like I said, this is powered by two 18650s. You unscrew and look at that giant O-ring. Why is it giant? Because this is waterproof. And it's not waterproof just to, you know, a couple of feet. It's waterproof to 30 meters. I guess that's a good thing since they're calling this a diving flashlight. As a matter of fact, they even got a picture of a diver on there. So, and I think his name is MacGyver. That's MacGyver the diver. Threads, nothing to write home about. They are smooth because they did grease them up pretty good. So we'll go ahead and pop in the not included 18650 batteries. We'll put up positive side in goes first. Positive side goes in first. Uses 2. Let's take a look there. Looks made well. I wouldn't say that the build quality is super good, but it's good. But it's $16, so for $16 it's really good. And there you go. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Now unfortunately I do not have the lumen settings for anything other than the highest setting, which is 1200 lumens. That's 1200 lumens. I don't know what the other ones are, but I'll let you take a look at them. So we'll go ahead and put this over to the high setting. There you go. And you can see it is a little bit more of a thrower, and that's expected from a very deep reflector like you saw there. And it's smooth. And let's go ahead and take a look straight down. You can see you have a spot right there and a very large flood. So it does have a little bit of a more of a flood to spot ratio than your normal flashlight, but pretty good. And again, let you just take a look at the angle there. So let's go ahead and bump this down to low so you can see that. Or I'm sorry, medium. That's medium. Now we'll go to low. And low is, you know, it's not firefly mode, but for a diving flashlight I don't think you need firefly. This has no firefly. And then we'll go ahead and put it on strobe. And strobe, I would call that blink. I wouldn't call that strobe. That is blink mode. You're not going to disorient anybody with it. So not really a tactical flashlight, even though it has that crown bezel. I don't know. If you're diving and you come face to face with a shark, maybe you could impact them in the nose with that. I don't know. Not a diver. And there's your SOS mode. Very fast SOS. Alright, and then it goes back to off. And again, you could go in the other direction too, so you could instantly go to SOS from off. You could go 2 clicks that way and go right to the very slow strobe mode. That is the slowest strobe I've ever seen in my life. Kind of weird. Alright, failed to mention this does have some heat dissipating fins right there. So, pretty interesting flashlight for 16 bucks with free shipping. Okay, we're in my backyard. It's 9 o'clock and it's still not quite dark. And the reason why is because it's the summer solstice. Did I say that right? Summer solstice. Anyway, it's dark enough. You can see there's a fence line down there that's about, I don't know, 30 yards away approximately. And what I'm going to do is point the flashlight downrange on high and look at that. That is a serious flood. Very serious flood. Let me let you see the flashlight there. So you can see a tight spot, serious flood. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and just zoom down range so you can see what that 1200 lumens is doing. Pretty incredible. Of course my AC comes on. Sorry about that, folks. Here's medium. Here's low. So, pretty incredible. You can see, look at that beam. It's pretty impressive. So, if you're looking for a big flashlight to impress your friends and only want to pay $16, this is your flashlight. If you're looking for something to dive with, I wouldn't classify this as a professional diving flashlight. So if you're a professional diver, I'm sure there's a more expensive piece of equipment that you would want to use. But if you're snorkeling or you know, sort of a recreational diver, whatever, just need a flashlight, this would definitely fit the bill, and a very low investment, and definitely works quite well. So I think that this could also make just a good everyday general purpose flashlight to have around. It's large, so it's easy to find. It's big enough where you could knock somebody in the head with it and it would definitely hurt them, especially with that serious crown bezel on the front of it. That is one serious head and crown bezel on that flashlight. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this can tail stand. Check that out. Unfortunately, now it is tail standing there, but I do say this with one caveat. The lanyard sort of messes up the very flat bottom there. So if you take this off, it would really sit flat. But they sort of put the lanyard on a hole right there. Kind of weird. But you know what? I should point out this lanyard does work quite well. It has one of these slippy things with a lock on it. So you can really get that on there good. It's not going to come off. So pretty nice lanyard. And it even clips off the ring really quick and easy. Just pretty nice. Okay, so I do recommend it. $16, GearBest. The link is in the description box below. Free shipping. Not a bad deal. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.